Hi, I'm Gerald,
And I'm Zach.
and we are the Wine Boys.
Boys,
Hey.
we are back and blacker than ever. Boys,
You can say that again. I woke up black.
You did. Shit kind of fades
I'm
away
going
as
to
the
bed.
day goes on.
What?
Yeah, shit fades away as the day goes on. It's about 8:30 right now as we're
Well, it
recording
did rain.
this. Yeah, that makes a difference too.
Did you
Yeah.
know, as a kid, not me, but a kid in my elementary school really thought that black skin melted off in the rain?
Really?
He really did. In his
Wow.
racist little heart. As soon as he said it, I went home. I told my mom. She goes, "No."
Not how that
She goes,
works.
Who said that? I was like, Billy?
Yeah.
She's like, Billy's an idiot. And I was like, thank you, Mom. That's all I needed.
So this might explain a lot, but I remember Kanye in some random interview telling a story about how for a semester his mom actually taught abroad in China.
Mm-hmm.
And she took him with her. He was only like 10 years old at the time or something like that. And he said that for most of those little Chinese kids, he was like the first black person they ever saw. So they all walked up to him.
It's a culture
and thought
shock.
they thought that they could wipe the blackness off of him. Like they could just and like take it off. So
it's like there's something on your face.
Yeah, that might explain a lot to this day.
It really does. I mean, I think it's a discussion of what we're teaching in schools and why everything we teach is wrong. But anyway, before we hop into critical race theory on this podcast, we're here. It's the Wine Boys podcast. Welcome in. You can find us on electronic mail at wineboyspod, wineboyspod on Instagram and Twitter, wineboyspod@gmail.com. Teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys. All episodes available on Spotify and YouTube. Like, review, prescribe. I'm at Zach Cossack and Zach Cossack Comedy on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Hinge, Tinder. Somebody told I went on a date the other night. The girl said she's on OkCupid. Never speaking to her again.
You really shouldn't. You don't.
That was the scariest thing I've heard on a date in a long time.
That's Walmart energy right there. You don't need that in your life, buddy.
As soon as she said, I'm still on OkCupid, I was just like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh God, you wear Dickies.
Yeah. Don't you dare let her use your printer.
No.
Just no.
You have glossy paper? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Go to a Staples. Pay $20 for printing out 3 pieces of paper.
Just rebuke her back to Walmart with the common folk. Ugh. All right. Anyway, boys, you can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitters at Lord Gerald. You can find me in this weekend in my basement sorting through baby clothes. Boys.
Damn. She too old now.
No. We just get another kid coming. You gotta see what you can use, what you can't use. You gotta.
But it's a boy, isn't it?
Exactly. First
we
one's
supposed
a
to
girl.
be saying? We supposed to be talking about this?
Yeah, we can. First one's a girl. Second one's a boy. So
Yeah.
You go through the old clothes and you're like, okay, what's in good enough shape and not too girly, and then you get rid of the rest.
Damn. This kid's about to look unisex as fuck.
Well, I mean, their initial clothes, sure.
I know, of course. I'm just kidding, but
just like what, white onesies?
Yeah.
Get them.
Nice.
So yeah, that's dad things.
Dad tings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, before you do that, let's get you a little saucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a little wine this evening. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are drinking your boy Josh.
2 boys on the same page.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, this is actually leftover from Friendsgiving.
Okay.
Comes from a friend of the show. Shouts out Ben.
Gang.
Gang shit. No lame shit. This is Josh from Josh Cellars, Pinot Grigio, California. Josh, I would definitely describe as the... trying to think of like a restaurant equivalent. Carrabba's. Yeah.
It's a little better than Olive Garden.
I'd say much better than Olive Garden, but still a chain, right?
Carrabba's, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
Carrabba's I don't think it's middling on Red Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
It's close though, but I think Carrabba's is a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's a step up.
Yeah,
You can tell they put a little more thought, a little more care into their food, but it's still a chain. You know, you can find Josh anywhere pretty much.
This is still cardboard chicken parmesan. Like I get it.
Yeah, but it's a chain. So like things need to be standardized, and you know what though? But for what you're getting, Josh is definitely.
It's very good.
It's very good for what you're getting and the price you're paying.
It's not overly priced.
Nope.
I mean, I think I've never had the Pinot Grigio. So when you said let's do the Pinot Grigio, I was excited to try it because I think we've done the Cab, and we did one other Josh. I can't remember what it was.
The red blend.
We did the blend, yes. So we've done both reds.
Mm-hmm.
They're known for the Cabernet, which was quite good. And then the blend, as I recall, also, just good. Missionary with the lights off.
Yeah. Like if you want a textbook red blend,
it is still sex, but it is not great sex.
Right. If you want a textbook red blend, it's just a car. Mm-hmm. You get a Toyota Camry, you get a Josh red blend.
Yeah. But I am curious about this Pinot Grigio, so
right.
I'm excited to bust into this bad boy.
All right. So, but the back of the bottle reads, "Oh fuck, hitting my lights."
Oh my god, you're out of control.
I created my wines as a tribute to.
Oh goodness, what are we doing?
Damn it! Fuck. Okay. Old and tired. I'm all rickety. Anyway. I created my wines as a tribute to my dad, Josh. He's always on my mind. That's Joseph Carr, the founder of Josh Cellars. And our California Pinot Grigio is a fresh and crisp, brightening any occasion with flavors of melon and citrus and a hint of juicy pear.
My favorite part of the Pinot Grigio is that nice like pear kind of Granny Smith apple bite you get with it.
Yeah. It's like that subtle sweetness. It's not obnoxious.
This is such a perfect wine for like the changing of the seasons because it's like cold and rainy in New York.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, it just started snowing here.
Yo, I saw the forecast. Like this weekend, it's supposed to be like a legit snowstorm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and like Buffalo and Watertown are supposed to get fucked on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Let's go.
Ooh, delightful. I can already tell this is going to be
all right, there we
right
go.
Up the alley.
Let's see.
All right. Nice, crisp, clean. Get a strong kind of honeydew quality to it.
A light, pale color. Very clear.
Almost like a mandarin orange.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Definitely light, citrusy.
I get like strong grocery store fruit salad vibe. Like you ever gotten a grocery store pre-made fruit salad? This is exactly what this is. Like it's been sitting out a little while, Yeah. The fruits are starting to dance with one another.
Yeah. So you're getting a little pineapple in your cantaloupe. That sort of vibe. Yeah.
Hey, get your pineapple out of my cantaloupe.
All right.
Well,
there's a slight little tinge of acidity because it's been sitting there a little bit too long.
Yeah. Like the pineapple is just like fully taken over half of the salad.
Oh yeah. Not enough to make your tongue itch though.
No.
It's just enough.
That's how you know.
All right.
I've had whole sittings of eating an entire pineapple, and the next day I'm just like,
Does the tongue feel like I ate a bushel of weed?
Did I eat sand? What's going on? All right. Cheers, beloved.
Cheers. Bink. All right.
Delightful.
Straight down the middle. Crisp.
It's got a nice little acidic bite to it on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Nice grippy tannin in the front.
Lovely.
This is great. It's good stuff.
Josh is nothing to complain about.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
It's a V6 Toyota Camry.
It's going to run until you don't want it to run anymore.
A little bit of pep to it. A little bit of show. Not much go.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a lot of go, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a little
It
more
just-
pickup than the base model Camry.
Sure.
You know, a little
Yeah.
bit more razzle.
Yeah. Maybe we'll throw a
especially-
spoiler on it. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, they got the new body style Camrys. They got the dual exhaust. You get red leather seats. Still a Camry. You know what I mean?
There's a certain individual that takes that step.
Mm-hmm.
Like a single dad that's just like, yeah, I can't afford much else.
But I'm gonna get that.
But I'm gonna get a Camry.
I'm gonna
with
get the
red
big boy
leather
Camry
seats.
with red leather seats. You can
That's
buy
a
it.
very strong message.
The red leather seats.
I think
Toyota Camry.
I think the message says, "You want to be my wife?"
I think the message says, "Yes, I'm Indian."
Oh God, I can hear the Bollywood soundtrack as soon as.
Oh
I hop
yeah, I'm Indian and under 30. That's what that message says.
I will not do the accent because I love this podcast. All right, so this is Josh.
Do we dance the line of racial humor? Of course.
Of course we do. Of
All in good
course.
fun.
Do I do a really good accent? Uncomfortably, yes.
Oh my God.
Do I want to do it so bad right now? You have no idea.
Listen,
But-
you could smell the cell phone kiosk from here, okay? You
God.
know what the fuck I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Screen broken? All right, this is Josh
Mhm.
Sellers, Pinot Grigio. This
Family owns
is
a liquor
just-
store on the south side. What?
Okay, I get it.
All right, I'm
This is
done.
Josh Sellers, Pinot Grigio. This is from the Sonoma region of California. Average price of this wine is between $11.99 and $14.99. I believe I paid $14.99. So
Mine was a gift.
yeah, hey, we like them gifts, baby.
Hey.
Taste characteristics: right down the middle of light and bold, dry, soft, leaning towards slightly acidic on the back end,
Mhm.
which is, I would say, right about there.
Mhm.
You're gonna get notes of green apple and pear,
Mhm.
citrus fruit. Like I said, I was kind of getting this like mandarin orange vibe.
Okay.
You're also gonna get notes of lemon, grapefruit, and then you're also going to get oaky notes with hints of butter and vanilla.
Okay.
I kind of get like this minerally taste with it as well. It's not off-putting, but it has kind of like that like strong.
That's subtly
it's like,
minerally.
Yeah, this like rocks on a river quality. This is 100% Pinot Gris, so good
I
stuff.
see what you mean. It's not quite minerally enough to give you that subtle carbonation, but
Exactly.
it's there.
It's not like what you get with
Like a Riesling.
like a Riesling. Yeah, a Riesling
Yeah.
will kind of almost have this like effervescence to it because it has this high acidic quality to it.
Right. It's almost like drinking a flat soda.
Kinda flat soda that still has a little carbonation left to it.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to do the food pairings. My fault. I am
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God, I'm so bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Riesling, you think ginger ale that's been
Sitting out for too long.
sitting for 15 minutes. And Pinot Grigio's more ginger ale that's been sitting for 2 hours.
And
Yeah.
that's, you know what? I couldn't have said it any better myself.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to go well with spicy food, pork, mushrooms. That's a new one. And cured meat, charcuterie, hard cheeses.
Okay.
So, actually, I had a mushroom dish at this restaurant the other night. This is like a great little wine bar around the corner from my apartment. And they'll do like specials on the weekends.
Mhm.
And they made this like pate that they put on the side of like a hard cheese plate. So, but it was like a mushroom pate with like all hard cheeses. So we're talking like, good Havartis. There was this other cheese. They said it was from like Switzerland. I keep forgetting the name of it. I don't know. It literally tasted like, have you ever had, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's like, yes, that.
Yeah.
But no, it's something, it's like this specific type of cured meat.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is it called? It's Spanish. Never mind.
Is it like a ham?
Kind of, yes. But the
It's,
cheese tasted like it. It was weird. It's honestly not that important, but they had
Okay,
this mushroom
okay.
dish on the side, and I was drinking a white wine with it. Oh,
Mm-hmm. You fancy motherfucker.
dude, that is my tranquility day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I go to the wine bar.
Mm-hmm.
I sit with my notebook. I write.
Okay.
I take in the scenery.
Wow.
I try to talk to a divorcee.
Mm-hmm.
See how she's doing. See how she's feeling.
Okay. How many divorcees do you encounter at the wine bar?
One long conversation so far.
Okay. Okay.
This one, I don't know what her deal was, but she was like slightly coy at first, and then we just started like talking, and then things opened up. It never became like this woman is going to, come home with me. It was just a matter of
Right.
like, this woman just wants to have a long conversation. It's like someone hasn't talked to her like an adult in a long time.
Okay. Okay. So it's been conversations with the kids.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that's in work, and that's about it.
Exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, my husband doesn't see me.
Mhm.
Or like, my husband never saw me for what I am, which is this seductress. I'm like, whoa, wait. I'm kidding.
Just
No,
like,
she just
Carol, it's Wednesday.
Carol, it's a Thursday, okay?
Like, relax, okay?
Relax. That's a Saturday night activity. But yeah.
I just wanted to see me for what I am, a beautiful stallion. Right.
What's the female version of a stallion?
A stallion?
Are they both just stallions?
I don't know. Is a stallion a man?
I thought the male was a stallion.
Well, I just thought because of Megan, like, is it a mare?
I think, yeah, I think so. I was just thinking of Megan D. So,
let's see. A stallion is a male horse that has not been gelded, castrated.
Yeah, hasn't had dick cut off.
Yeah. So a stallion is a male horse with a big old dick. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the name of like a female horse?
Isn't it a what the heck's it called? A filly? Is that what it is? Am I close?
A mare. Is an adult female horse.
How is it spelled? Like M-A-R-E, mare?
Yeah. And a filly is a female horse 3 or younger.
Oh, okay. Well, I think of it as like horse racing because fillies can race in like the big horse races.
Yeah, but a mare is like a woman.
Just a sexy horse.
Just a hot woman. That's a
grown ass horse right there.
That's a grown ass horse woman.
You guys see that mare? It's a hot horse, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. She wears perfume. None of that bullshit cucumber bath and body works.
Yeah.
She's wearing the professional lady
speaking of perfume that doesn't leave the room, Carrie Lake lost. Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah, she did. Did.
Dems keeping the Senate. They're like they're like dangerously close to winning the House too. It's like
some red wave, huh?
I know. America. Wow. Who would have thunk it? America just kept doing what they always do. Because they're just like, yeah, sure, nothing's working. Let's just stick to it. Like,
to be honest, the issue was the Trump Republicans.
Yeah. And they're starting to fade away because you want to know why? Because they're dying.
Yeah.
They're starting to die.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, they're just like,
I got some family that are Trumpers. They're getting pretty fucking old.
They're all pretty. They're going to last 2 years.
They're getting pretty fucking old.
Hold on for 2 years, buddy.
You're talking about the president dying in a bowl of alphabet soup. I'm nervous about,
Uncle Larry.
Uncle Larry over here. Jesus, man. I saw him a couple weekends ago. He's looking rough with 2 Fs. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But he was wearing his Make America Great Again hat.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the oxygen on?
No, not yet. Soon. His nose is prepped and ready for it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can see his nose hairs flaring up in the wrong directions. I was like, oh, Larry's gonna need oxygen soon. Dude, there's nothing more. It's not funny. But it is hilarious. Just an old man wearing just his Trump outfit, and he is so close to dying. Like one wrong step will kill this man. And he's still so passionate about just like January 6th. Yeah, just all of this like crazy just biased against the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just gonna die so soon that like
so much anger.
that his guttural anger is gonna mean nothing. Like that's my thought process. Is like these people are getting so angry, and they're gonna be gone, and no fucks are gonna be given anymore. Like,
I just see him that morning. He put on the fucking diabetic socks.
oh,
The jeans with the elastic at the waist.
love those.
Got on his button-down shirt.
Yeah.
The old like shiny jacket that fits him like no, the fit on the jacket is immaculate.
Yeah.
And then he put on the Make America Great Again hat.
Yeah.
Just slid on the fucking oxygen.
It's a specific fit because
It's
he goes between two hats. It's either his Make America Great Again hat or his VFW post hat.
Yes, the VFW or the Vietnam veteran hat.
Yes.
Yep. Or
but if he was a Marine,
Teamsters Union hat.
Yeah, Teamsters Union, or if he was a Marine, it's always the Semperfi jacket.
Yeah.
That is the one.
We put on that jacket, the old golfer's jacket.
Yeah.
Got on the oxygen, the orthopedic shoes, climbed in the hover round, and he looked in the mirror that morning.
This guy has survived Agent Orange. He's gonna be fine.
Don't you ever sneak up on a man that's been in a chemical fire.
Absolutely not.
Never. Anyway, this man, he looked in the mirror, did his little shuffle, knew he was clean, got in the hover round, peeled off, skirt. And then he went down to the Trump rally to yell about fictional children with purple hair and how they're putting litter boxes in classrooms now for the furries.
Yes.
This is the imaginary America that they're fighting against.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the America that side of the aisle thinks about is in a coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a distinct possibility that I've seen that and I've drawn inside the lines of it. Like I feel like that's where we're at in a society, which is fun. Like don't get me wrong, I'm having honestly I thought, and maybe this is the wrong take, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more like uproarious during the voting process. I thought there was going to be more anger and like more pushback. But it doesn't say no. But it doesn't seem that way, right? It just kind of seems like, oh no, we're just going to take this L.
You know why?
You
know why? Because since Trump's left office, right? And this was really the goal. Nobody likes Joe Biden. The goal was just people kind of realize.
I love Joe Biden.
Nobody likes Joe Biden.
What do you mean nobody likes him? I love that man.
He's the most center-right, neoliberal, plain old milquetoast politician.
Dude, he is
just status quo.
Dude, he's the definition of the Sunday special.
Yeah, we're not paddling this canoe anymore. We're letting this bitch coast. Slowly letting it coast. Yeah. We're coasting off. We're going to do one or two things in the beginning, and we're going to slowly coast off of our momentum. We're not going to rock the boat at all. We're just going to slowly coast. That's it. And that's what this man's job was. It wasn't to rock the boat.
We used to make fun of the Trump administration. Everybody did. But like, I took the hard take of like Mike Pence literally looks like if a Q-tip came to life.
Uh-huh.
But now I'm starting to look at Biden.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I think the whole box of Q-tips just became a person, and it's now just Joe Biden, and the brain is not firing.
Mm-hmm.
The boat is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like the boat has a self-propelled engine, and it's just kind of going.
Oh, there's no engine.
But I think like 4 years ago, like we were heading towards a waterfall.
Yep.
Like, and the current was really picking up, and it's like, fuck, this boat's about to fly off of a cliff right now.
Yep.
And then we bring this guy in, and now America's healing in this like weird way because it's like, oh, politics is stupid.
Yeah.
Like politics is so, it is boring.
It should be.
Yeah. Like we should care. We should care about the issues that are directly affecting you. and not get on the hubbub about everything else. That's how I feel.
The thing about politics that a lot of people miss is that when the system is operating like it should, most of the shit that you hear about on a national and international level shouldn't really affect you that much.
Well, truthfully, yeah, because it's a bigger picture.
Right.
It has nothing. It's nothing at the. It's never at the individual level.
It shouldn't be. But then once you start seeing, the president put some conservative justices in place, and now they're pulling back abortion protections, that's when it actually starts affecting regular everyday people. Yeah. And that's when it's like, hold up, something is wrong here. In any stable, like, healthy nation, big, like 30,000 feet government decisions shouldn't really affect your life on the day-to-day that much. And if they do, it should be for the positive. That's not for the positive.
Well, because it's like a sporting event. You know, whose team is going to win?
Yeah, not so much. The thing is that also with government is the government's role is the government's role is to look like they don't really do much, but in reality, in any nation that's running well, their job is to look like they're not doing much, but in reality, they do a whole bunch of shit, right?
Yeah, true.
So, like, for example, GPS, right? Everybody uses it. You probably use it every day, right?
It's on right now.
There you go. But if you had to go somewhere in the city, you have no idea where you're going. Your first thought is, I'm going to turn on Google Maps or whatever the fuck, and I'm going to use that to get me where I need to go, right?
Correct.
Okay. Did you know that GPS actually started out as a military program?
That is correct.
Still ran by the military today.
Still ran by the military today. Yeah.
It is ran by military satellites, funded by taxpayer money. Everybody who actually has some sort of you got Apple Maps, Google Maps, Garmin, whoever the fuck, right? They're using that GPS signal for free.
Yeah, they're using military coordinates.
Yes, and they're using military GPS
that always
coordinates.
Gets me about when anybody wants to talk about the freedom that we have, they always have to remember that there is somebody controlling that freedom.
Oh yeah,
it's around. Yeah. It's not like they're not like behind you. But they're around.
They're around. It's shit. The weather, all right? That is straight up government ran. That's how everybody gets the weather, is through government weather balloons and satellites.
Sorry, I thought you were going to bring up a particular type of person, but go ahead.
Oh, no. I was...
As soon as you said the weather, I was like, where are you going?
Shadowy group of people control the weather. No. But yeah, the government... what else? FDIC, right?
Mm-hmm.
With your banks. Yeah, everybody knows about you have the protection for up to $250,000. If your bank fails, you can at least get $250,000 back, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, what a lot of people don't know is that with the FDIC, let's say your bank is in trouble and it's about to fail, 9 times out of 10, that FDIC insurance doesn't kick in. What they do is the bank will go to the FDIC and say, hey, shit's not straight. We about to collapse. And they're like, all right, bruh, chill. Let's figure this out. They contact a healthy bank and they broker a deal for the healthy bank to buy the bank that's about to collapse. Friday night comes on. They shut everything down. They transfer all the assets away from the failing bank into the healthy bank. And then the healthy bank just opens back up on Monday with a slightly different name, even though they're owned by the healthy bank now. Mm-hmm. And then it's just operating business as usual. You never notice a difference.
Nope.
There's no interruption of service, nothing.
This happened to me the other day, not with a bank, but with a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there used to be a Stop and Shop in my neighborhood. It's a pretty well-known grocery store chain in the Northeast.
Yep.
And then I went there last Friday, business as usual, just grabbed a couple of items. I went back there yesterday. It's not Stop and Shop anymore. It's gutted. It's a completely gutted store. It's now going to become an H Mart. I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what an H Mart is.
Right,
but all I know is that my grocery store was fine, and then the next week it's gone. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Right. But just imagine, like, that's your bank, right?
Yeah. But that's what I was
They,
gonna say.
they just shut down and nobody said a thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, where's my money?
They're just like, it's here. It's no longer, it's no longer, Ace Trust. It's now, Bankers Union. Like it's just a different coat of paint. That's all it is.
Yeah. No,
Like,
but with the FDIC,
operationally,
it'll be
We're just owned by a bigger, larger, better bank now.
right. No, but Ace Trust would under FDIC, Ace Trust would reopen as, I don't know, Ace Trust and Partners.
And Co. Yeah.
Yeah. Some shit. It's a slightly different name, but you notice no hiccup. All your money
have
is
anything
there,
to do with the way? So I'm business illiterate for the most part.
Okay.
I run a moderately successful podcast. Thank you so much. I run. I have this career I'm working on, and I want to understand that aspect of business, like how you can just go away but also still function. Is that like an incorporation thing? Is that like a
No, it's socialism.
That's all it is? It's just socialism? Is that all it is?
To an extent, yeah. I mean, it's not.
But isn't that the problem? I thought nobody liked socialism.
No, the fucking Red Scare and J. Edgar Hoover is the reason why people don't like socialism. The thing is that there's all different variants.
J. Edgar Hoover was just a scary guy.
Well, yeah.
Like,
but anyway,
he wasn't like an approachable dude.
But that's the thing, though. I think a lot of people don't realize is that the parts of our government that people kind of like the most are like at the root of it. They're kind of socialist.
Yikes.
Like, we got public roads, police departments, fire departments, public schools.
Yeah. How do you think that got there?
Those are pretty social programs. We can get to the root of them.
Yeah, hey, I don't want to hit nail on head, but hey,
I'll just put it this way. Your house burns down and you get slapped with a bill. Do you want that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the fire department comes out, they put the fire out, and they're like, all right, that'll be $2,000 or whatever the fuck it costs. And we also got to charge you for the water we used. Who wants that? You just lost everything.
Yeah.
Nah, they take it out of your taxes. That's just how it works.
You just lost everything.
You just lost everything. Yeah, here's a bill. We had to use a lot of water and manpower.
I love how nonchalant you said that. You just lost everything. Here's $2,000 in water.
Yeah, we used a lot of water, sir. It was.
Do you know how much I could have? You know what we could have done? We could have saved your house. That's how much water we used.
Shouldn't have fried chicken with a gas stove.
I wasn't frying chicken. I was making chitlins. There's a difference.
I was cooking meth.
I was making bacon grease that happened to be methamphetamines.
God damn it. We only see fires this big and two.
Yeah, bacon grease is just the methamphetamines of food.
Wow. We only use this much water for meth fires and fried chicken related incidents.
Yeah. We only use this for meth fires and Thanksgiving dinner gone wrong.
But yeah, so
how was that fried turkey, by the way?
I was
wanted to ask you about it. My mom was asking because like we're for like Thanksgiving we're pretty low key. Mm-hmm. Like we gotten to the point now like a lot of my family has left the Northeast. So instead of traveling, it's just like my mom, my brother, and I. Like very low key, small dinner. It's perfect. I used to enjoy the big family dinners, but like as I'm getting older, I love the intimate, just like my mom and my brother. That's all I need.
Yeah,
like it's nice.
But also, like you guys all live in different places now, so it's
exactly. And you know what? It works out that we're like my mom lives in like the center point of both where myself and my brother live. So
yeah.
But we were thinking. My mom was like, I don't really want to like go crazy. I was like, what if I fried the turkey? And I was like, no, don't do that. I was like, first and foremost, mom. I was like, my mom was in a apartment. An apartment that has like an outdoor area, but she's like, yeah, I was just gonna do it outside. I was like, no, don't do that. I was like, what if you spill?
Do it.
No, she's not going to.
Do it. Well, no. Here's the thing, right?
We've made the commitment to the oven.
Okay, so the fryer I bought is an electric fryer. Okay.
So that was what I was gonna ask. Wasn't because I've seen these electric fryers come out, and I'm like, Are these just air fryers for like adults?
No,
Like,
no, no. It's
for
a
like big
big like
gatherings?
oil electric fryer, but it's just so the traditional for the uninitiated boys, the traditional turkey fryer that people use is basically just a burner with an open flame
And you
hooked
just
up to a
drop the shit
propane
into
tank.
it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just put a pot on top of that burner that's hooked up to a propane tank.
It's this flaming bowl of grease.
Right, right. You fill that pot with oil, and then you dunk the turkey in it. And the danger comes from a lot of retards. What they'll do is they won't account for displacement when they fill the pot.
Yeah.
So you put this turkey into this giant pot of oil.
And
the oil overflows,
hits the fire, and
hits the fire, and
grease
whoosh,
fire. Yeah.
giant grease fire.
And there goes Daddy's Grand Cherokee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing you got to do is account for displacement. Another thing is turn off the fucking burner before you dunk the turkey. So if you do spill oil, it doesn't ignite on anything. Also, don't fry a turkey in the rain. Like if you're going to use that, like if it's raining.
I've seen a lot of funny videos.
Yeah. There's a ton of them.
Just dudes frying in the rain. I'm like, that's not a good idea.
That's an awful idea.
I'm pretty sure there's entire Reddit forums.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there definitely is.
I'm going to actually check that out. Just,
well, really what it is
subreddit turkey gone wrong.
Right. And really what it is oil and water don't mix. So you got hot oil and then water is flowing into it. The oil gets all pissed off and boils out of the pan and then hits that burner and whoosh, it's over. So what I did was I found an electric fryer, use oil just as much, but there's no open flame.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And also because it's electric, you can use it like indoors.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So would you do it in the garage?
Yeah, I did in the garage.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, you're still using like 2.5 gallons of oil. I didn't want to,
What kind of oil do you use?
Oh, I use peanut oil, motherfucker.
Ah, you dirty dog.
Yeah, big dick energy.
Honestly, I mean, fuck these kids. They're dying from peanuts.
Yeah.
Stupid little, no.
There are a lot of peanut allergies. I got a couple in my family, and I'm
but grow up.
Yeah, but I'm just like, none of them were here. So
yeah, it's funny because like I have so many gastrointestinal problems, but like peanuts are fine.
Yeah,
but it's just like God forbid I have a touch of 2% milk. I just don't leave the house for 3 days. Like
you're on the toilet feeling like you're giving birth.
I'm talking shit about people. It's like, oh, you can't eat peanut butter. It's just like I literally a eye droplet of 2% milk hits my colon. Oh boy. Oh. Who's got the Pepto?
Oh my god. But yeah, no, frying a turkey was the first time this year, and what I did was I hit that bad boy with a 2-day dry brine.
I saw you talking shit on Instagram.
Oh yeah. You always got to talk shit on the gram when you're preparing meats.
Yeah. How big was the turkey? It
was like 13.5 pounds.
Yeah, so she didn't look too big.
She wasn't too big.
You had her butterfly to perfection.
Yeah. Hey, darling.
Hey, darling.
Do the dirty trucker voice.
Dude, I feel like you kept that turkey in captivity.
Yeah.
Like it was chained in your basement, and then you put it in the fridge.
Yeah. Gobble gobble.
Gobble. Hey, darling. You're looking mighty pale. Gonna need to fatten you up.
Here's a peanut butter sandwich and a beer. Gotta nourish you, keep you drunk.
Yeah. I gotta make some drunk chicken.
I
was like, those are like my favorite videos you used to post. It was just you, just doing. I'm doing beer batter chicken. It's beer braised chicken. I got the chicken drunk. You got to bring that back this summer. Just like silly drunk dad doing silly drunk dad things.
That's the chocolate.
I got drunk chocolate. I'm drunk, but that's a drunk chocolate. just swirling a glass.
Just talking to dead animals. I'm going to prepare you for my family.
Oh God, I got the drunk chocolate.
Yeah.
That's
like
good stuff right there.
The grill is on fire. I flip a steak and just yell. Woo!
Yeah, it's the most masculine scream you could ever have. Oh, I don't like it. There was there's a situation the other night. My buddy, he got a chicken over rice at a halal truck.
Ooh.
And it was a little hot. And like the scream that he made, he's a big boy. Like he's a big guy, and he like, he oozes somewhat masculine energy. Okay. But he took a bite and it burnt him, and he went just like that. And I said, "What did you just do?" And he goes, "Oh, sorry." He goes, "I made a little noise." And I'm like, "Yeah, you did." And I was like, I said he sounded like a mouse that got his tail stepped on. This was hot. And I was just like, I didn't think you had the ability to make that noise. I was a little surprised. Yeah. But so let me tell you, Daddy hit I hit a parlay last night.
Okay.
Did, yes.
How many teams?
I know I did a same game as Monday Night Football.
Oh, same game. Okay. How many wagers?
I did 3. I did a 3-way parlay. But what I did, because the ghost of Daniel Snyder was talking to me, and I don't know if you know a lot about Dan Snyder, but he's the current owner of the Washington Commanders.
Formerly known as
the football team, formerly known as the Natives. And there was this side of me that was like, they're playing the Eagles, undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit of yesteryear was just speaking to me, and I go, I think the Eagles are going to lose tonight. So I went down on the money line on the old Manders, and I won.
Okay.
Yeah. One little chunk of change. So I'm not saying we're gonna retire, but I did fine.
Yeah.
I did well.
Enough to get you through Christmas?
No. But
okay.
But enough to get me through 2 weeks in New York City.
Next week?
Yeah, a week in New York City.
Just a night at the wine bar.
Yeah. A very expensive dinner. Yeah.
Okay.
A really expensive dinner.
Listen, it's a place to start.
It's a good night at the office.
Yeah. That's like 6 months living expenses in Syracuse.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a really, really nice. It's like an extravagant night out at the Outback Steakhouse.
Okay.
10 bloomin' onions. You heard what I said.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the bloomin' onions and the loaded fries.
Can I get a bloomin' onion? Make it 6.
Extra sauce, baby.
Yeah. Let me get a glass of Pinot Grigio, and she'll have a Diet Coke. It's our anniversary.
Give me the loaded cheese fries. And make that ranch extra runny.
I do love the fact that this is a dynamic I think you and I have spoken about, and this actually is a good segue, because I visited my mom a couple weeks ago. We went to a sports bar. I watched some little Sunday football. And my mom lives in a rural Pennsylvania town. It's very Trumpy. It's very hard red. Like, it's the type of town that has an ammo shop inside of an Italian bakery.
Nice.
Like, every time I pass the sign, I'm like, I gotta stop into this place.
You should just go.
I'm going to. The next time when I go for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop in. I'm gonna just see how close the guns are to the bread.
You should. Honestly, you should buy a gun and just keep it at your mom's place.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not, dude?
Wouldn't it be funny
when I'm in town, I'm gonna go shooting.
What if I went in? I went in. I bought Italian bread, and then I put the gun inside of the bag. And then
hollow out the bread, use it like a silencer.
Yeah, you know what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got to come up with a catchphrase. Like, how am I gonna fire a gun with an Italian bread silencer? Like, what am I gonna shoot and go, that's amore? Like, what am I gonna do?
Fresh baked.
Yeah. Yeasty. Like,
we all appreciate a nice crust.
Yeah.
Hope you don't have a soggy bottom.
Soggy.
That's dumb.
That's a British biscuit.
Yeah.
If you're gonna shoot somebody with a hollowed out Italian bread loaf, what do you say after you shoot them?
Arrivederci.
Yeah. Bonjour.
I don't even know. Bonjour, no.
I don't know. Oh, grazie.
Grazie.
Uh, yeah, but anyway, that's But what I'm saying is that we go to this bar, and just the clientele are exactly what you think in a rural kind of like, middle of nowhere town in Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
A lot of Carhartt jackets, a lot of mossy oak.
Yeah, of
A
course.
lot of guys
That's
wearing
poor people's Carhartt.
a lot of exactly a lot of painters hats,
Mhm.
and a lot of people just drinking mixed drinks with Coca-Cola or like a Diet Coke. Like the
Jack and Coke.
gentleman sitting next to me was drinking double Captain and Cokes by himself on a Sunday. And he drank like 3 of them and then drove home. Which is fine. I mean, hey.
Okay.
I mean,
hey, to each his own.
What's the penalty in Pennsylvania for getting pulled over? A slap on the back? I don't know. Like,
I feel like it's just like, you know what, Bobby,
I feel like
just
the
like
cop
get
is
home
like,
safe.
Billy, you drinking again? He's just like, yeah. He goes, all right, you're 2 blocks away. Like,
Yeah. Just get home safe.
I'm gonna follow you. All right.
Yeah. He just turns left at the next stop sign.
Yeah. We can't let the town. We can't let the town see their comptroller looking like this.
Yeah. Well,
That's like small town USA in a nutshell. It's
It is.
like yes, comptroller of whatever district pulled over for DWI.
Oh, did you hear about up here in Baldwinsville, the superintendent of schools?
What happened?
This was like a couple months ago. He got in trouble for driving while drunk.
Dude, I know several of our teachers that have gotten DUIs.
Yeah. So what happened was, first of all, Mans was trashed at homecoming.
Yeah. Can we, just for the proximity for the boys that are listening here, that area is about 20 miles outside of Syracuse?
Roughly about 15 to 20 miles outside of Syracuse. Small town.
It's a fairly big suburban area.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously if you get caught up in some business, the news is going to get wind of this.
Right. So superintendent of Baldwinsville schools, all right, allegedly showed up to homecoming 3 sheets to the wind already.
I love this shit.
Hands his phone and his keys to a student, decides to go crowd surfing at the homecoming football game.
Dude, I honestly,
there's a video out there of it. Like, this is 100% true. Yeah.
Can you post it?
I gotta find it, but it's out
there on social, or just like send it to me and I'll post it.
Okay. I gotta find it, honestly, because
there's sometimes like I ran into.
But the story's not done, by the way.
Oh wait, there's more.
Uh-huh.
Oh, would he get in the car?
Yes, he got in the car. Students felt uncomfortable, blew him in, called the police. The police found him at a local building. I think he pulled into like the fire department parking lot or some shit like that.
Rookie move.
They stopped him trying to take the license plates off of his car. Bro knew he was fucked up. It was attempting to take the plates off his car to finish the drive home.
Do you know how much work that is? Like,
yeah.
First of all, you gotta have tools. All right.
You need a screwdriver.
You gotta have tools.
A drill, something.
Yeah, you gotta have something to take the plates off. You know, the plates are screwed in. Like,
yo, bro's a legend.
Yo, that's to know. Okay, to know how drunk you are. Like,
yes.
At that point, just take a car. Like, you have
call an Uber, bro.
That's my thought process is not I'm too drunk to drive. It's, man, it's gonna take a long time to get these plates off. So I should probably just call a car and then pick up my car tomorrow morning.
Yes. Because even then, like, you know how fucked up you are before you get behind the wheel, right?
That happened to me, I wouldn't say, probably like 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I was out with some friends. I think I might have told you this story. We went to a gay bar that night. I have very mild recollection of this, but like I know the story kind of now. And like I was with my one buddy who's he's a gay man, and he was just wanted to be in his element because, as he put it, quote, too many heteros out tonight. And
I want to be with my people.
Yeah, so we went there, and my recollection was like, yeah, you went in and you got a hit on for like a minute, and then you left, and then I guess you went home, And I guess you threw up next to your car. I'm like, what? Yeah, just barfed next to my car. Decided to get into it. Turn. I went like, I guess, 1 block. Realized that things were not going well. And just fucking turned back around into the parking spot. I was like, nope.
Why did you get in the car?
I have no idea.
You just.
At least I had the wherewithal to be like, nope.
I drank a 5th of vodka. Dare me to drive?
Exactly. All my life I was very deprived, and I don't know what happened. I just like did it, and then, you know what? I was safe. I got back, and I was like, I'll just call an Uber. But the Uber ride the next morning was the story, because
Okay.
my Uber driver is this guy named Jackson. He seemed like a cool guy. And I don't know why. Maybe he was a cool black guy with a Kangol hat on. Okay, that was that was my only descriptor. I was like, this has got to be a cool guy.
All right, had to be in his 50s at least, right?
Yeah, probably like 40s, 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Just a cool guy. He's picking
All right,
me up.
trick question. He is 70 years old.
Probably.
Just
When I say
black people age.
When I say 40-year-old, I mean 75 in black years. So this is so
you really don't crack.
He does not crack. This man looked phenomenal. So he picks me up in a nice car. It's like I think it's like a Yukon.
Okay.
Who makes the Yukon? GMC?
Yeah, it's a GMC.
So I get in the car. I am aggressively hungover. I get in the car. My man's is hype. Like really excited. He's just like, brother. And I'm like, hey man. He goes, oh shit. You have a bad night last night? And I'm like, just drunk, hungover. I just need to go get my car. And he goes, brother, man, I've been there. He goes, my girl's been on my ass about my drinking lately. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I was like, here we go. And he goes, how'd you go? Did you bring a little young thing back home last night? And I'm like, nope. And he goes, shit. He goes, you cute, you be fine. I'm like, all right, thanks, appreciate that. I was like, man, I am so uncomfortably hungover. He goes, man, I've been there. He goes, yo, listen to this. About 3 weeks back, I was out with my lady. He goes, you know what happens when I get a little drunk? You know, I start looking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? You know, sometimes your eyes start darting. You start seeing the other young things walking around. You start looking at your girl, just being like, maybe this is old news. I was like, I love this guy. He goes, but I love her, man. She's a mother of my child, and I love this woman. But, you know, my eyes darting a little bit, drinking a little Hennessy, getting a little twisted up. He goes, she looks at me. She see me looking at another girl. She just throws a drink in my face. She goes, sick your shit, Jack. Sick your shit. And he goes, what?
5 stars.
Yeah. He's like, what? He goes, just because you're in the showroom doesn't mean you can't look at the car. As he said that, I was like, 5 stars. You're in the showroom doesn't mean you can't look at the car.
Oh, man.
Thank God I got to my car right then. And he's just like, hey, you'll be all right. And I'm like, I know.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack. Because with the showroom doesn't mean you can't look. So I've been saying that anytime I get a chance now.
Just like, you ever thought about doing an open mic?
No. He's just one of those guys that would just like sporadically talk. It'd be funny, but it'd be like, all right. There's that. Yeah, just because you're in the showroom doesn't mean you can't look at the car. That's my new favorite line.
He's just like, God damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Might even get in the driver's seat, you know, just to see how it feels. I'm not gonna start it up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get in the car. I'm not gonna drive the car.
Just gonna get in it. That's it.
How do I know if I like the car if I don't take it for a test drive? That's how you know if you like the car.
Yeah, you gotta know. Yeah.
My feeling about this guy was he took that woman for a test drive without his wife's knowledge. That's just the vibe I'm getting from that guy.
Yeah, it's just like his Denali was pissed. Just...
I don't know. He was he's a good guy. I'm gonna go through my Uber history after this to see if I can find him. Like, he's like, I don't do reviews. Like, as soon as I'm done with my Uber interactions and even like my transactions, as soon as they're over, they're done. It's like whatever. I don't even go back and check the Uber app.
So I'm done with this man.
Yeah, there's certain people though. I'm just like legendary, 5 stars. I've had 2 great Uber rides in my life. That was one of them. It was a really good one. And then when I was living back at home, I got in a car with a guy who I swear to God I thought was Ron Funches. Like he was, like I thought he was.
Uh-huh.
And the thing that realized, I was like, oh my God, he had the same look, the same like mannerisms, you know. And he was listening to a wrestling podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no. Why would he be driving Uber in Syracuse, New York? Like,
I don't know. Maybe he just did a show and decided he wanted to connect with the common folk.
I don't think so. But he was great. He let me sit in the front seat because I was too drunk to realize I was in the front seat.
He was just like, nah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, he was soft spoken. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, it's cool. I'm like, all right. And he's like, you have a good night? I'm like, yeah. He goes, you smoke weed? And I was like, yeah, I do. Shit. Damn, this guy's cool as fuck.
You just want to listen to a wrestling podcast and smoke weed. That's all I wanted to do.
Exactly what I did. I got home, smoked weed, listened to that same wrestling podcast because I was very interested in the ending.
Yeah, you're just like, gotta finish this.
Yeah, damn. I was like, I'm engulfed.
I'm in this.
They were talking about one of my favorite periods in the 90s. I was very excited.
The Attitude Era.
It was right before. It's like that mid-90s. It was a good era.
Man.
But anyway, I think we're good here. I've had a nice time.
Okay.
Have
It's
you-
been
have
a
you had
lovely time.
Have you had a nice time?
I've had a lovely time. You know,
If you
it's
were to rate
great.
this on an Uber rating, would it be 5 stars?
It's 5 stars. It's 5
I'm
stars.
gonna go 4.95. I feel like we
Okay.
could do a little bit better. Like I want us to strive for something more.
Okay.
But
This is a friendly 5 stars. I'm gonna give you a $2 tip. You know.
I love your attitude. I love the way your head's functioning this evening.
Listen, I have a 5-star rating on Uber. Did you know that?
You know what? I haven't checked mine in a while.
I'm about to check mine. Check mine.
I was gonna say let's go live right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Check the old Uber. I have a Oh damn! What happened?
What's your rating?
Damn, I'm down to 4.09. What did I do?
Damn.
What did I do? Did I throw open someone's car? What did I do?
Damn.
No, this can't be me. What happened?
Awful.
Hold on. What happened? Who fucked me? 5 stars. Who gave me a bad review? I got 5 stars across the board. This has got to be a glitch in the system.
Damn.
Oh, I think my man's gave me 0 stars one time. I don't know why. I'm a great. Damn. Maybe it's because I canceled a ride.
That could be it.
Damn. Yo, I got 5 stars across the board. Yo, I'm deeply upset by this right now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. I'm sad for you. I mean, but we all can't be 5-star bitches. It just kind of is what it is, right?
I mean, I use Uber a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't tip well. Is that it?
That could be it.
Damn.
That could be it. You got tip, bro.
I just do whatever the first one is.
I usually go in the middle.
Damn. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Because now I have a challenge.
Okay.
God, didn't think like just last week I was 4.95 stars. I knew that exactly.
Yeah, I'm a 5-star bitch over here.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know
what did I do?
happened to you,
Who
bro.
did I wrong?
Right.
Whose feelings did I hurt?
You hurt somebody because they fucked your shit up, man.
I don't know what happened. I wonder if he just accidentally like was trying to hit 5 stars and he just slipped.
He could be one of those guys that just likes to watch the world burn, so he just gives everybody 4.
Now I got to figure out who it is.
Yeah. You could have hit it's
yeah.
not perfect, and then he just 4. Yeah.
Guy was awfully talkative.
Mm-hmm.
I hate talking in Ubers.
Yeah. And that's the thing is I don't usually talk. I might, hey, how's it going? Going here, going there.
Oh, you know what? I did take an Uber the other night, leaving the comedy club, and this girl was a big Jesus freak, and I totally played into it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
She thought you were making fun of her.
Shit.
Damn.
No, well, she shouldn't think I was. I was making fun of her. Damn. I hope she didn't. Damn. I thought I was playing it cool.
Well, that's the thing is
Maybe
you're
she
in
got me.
Queens, so you still get like actual people doing Uber. Like this isn't their
this was
career.
in from Manhattan. I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hmm.
Damn.
I gotta figure it out. If I wrong this woman, I gotta figure out what I did.
Damn.
She was just
I'm
talking about how
sorry.
the fact that she wanted to have a arranged marriage in a church, and I was like, okay.
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 Let's hear this out.
Let's dive further. So I was like, I'm interested.
Okay. AirPods come out.
Yeah. As soon as she said that, I was like, what did you just say?
What did you say?
I'm sorry. I am all of a sudden very interested in this conversation.
Yeah.
I think that maybe it was her. Damn. I hope it wasn't my boy Jack. Damn, I love that man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be disappointed. Now I'm upset.
You should be.
Ruin my fucking night.
You should. Nah, I feel like Jack would have given you 5 stars.
I think he loved me.
He might.
I think he saw a young buck in his youth.
He might.
He was
might
just
have
like,
seen a young
look
buck.
at it. Look at this man.
He might have looked at
still
you.
drunk.
He was like, God damn, if I was 30 years old again, whew, I'll run through this whole room.
Run through this whole room. I'll tear that little boy's ass up. All right.
Like, I was thinking about if he could switch places with you.
I'm just kidding.
If I could be 30 years old again, I'd tear this whole room apart.
Telling you. I wouldn't only be looking in the showroom. I'd own the dealership.
I'd test drive a Hellcats, baby, all day.
Skirt.
I took that bitch and did donuts in the back parking lot. You know what I mean?
All right, this has been fun. Special Thanksgiving episode next week. We love you with all of our hearts. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I love you. Please call me back.